What's up, Stat Fam? I told you we was coming back with another. We got NBA legends and players explain how deadly Wizards Michael Jeffrey Jordan was. This is a live reaction. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button, and comment below. Let's get it. We thank you, Lord, for another one. It's big around here every day. Hey, we back, Stat Family, we back. It's legendary now. Shout out to the Bird family. Shout out to everybody in here. We thank you. And we hope y'all having a good day. We hope y'all enjoying y'all day. Hope y'all not out there faking it, though. Don't fake it. Make sure you be the real you. Make sure you thank the Lord when you get up. And you tell him, we thank you for another one. And we hope you keep it consistent. It's legendary around here. Salute to y'all. Y'all know I get to talking high. I keep it up, but I ain't gonna talk y'all to death. We about to get down to it. Shout out to Jeffrey. Shout out to them real legends. Shout out to them real crackhead. Shout out to them real junkies. And don't forget y'all legendary out there. And we thank you for another vid, Lord. It's legendary every time we get back up here. Hey, I can't complain. We ain't gonna make one excuse. It's big around here. Make sure y'all know y'all legendary for real though, for real. Keep me motivated. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. We're gonna get to it early, and we're gonna get out of here early. I swear. This must see right here though. I've been waiting to see this. Let's get down to it. We thank you, Lord, for another one. And shout out to YOUNGALA for the video.
He was talking crazy.
You know?
And his shot became more dangerous.
And when I tell you, he torched me in that first quarter.
So as Jordan fans or even the NBA world, we try to forget Michael Jordan years with the Wizards because it was not the Jordan we were used to seeing in Chicago. But when you take a deep look into those 2 years with the Wizards, he was underrated. And I know that sounds so abnormal to say Michael Jordan was underrated, but that's because people put an absurd expectation on him to play like how he did with the Bulls. And Jordan, before his knee injury in the 2001-02 season, led his team in scoring with 22.9 points per game and was an MVP candidate. The Wizards were in playoff contention. Just think about that. Michael Jordan would have willed this team as a 38-year-old man into the playoffs. And I almost forgot to mention, he had 7 40-point games and 1 50-point game. He also played a full season as a 40-year-old. So we're going to listen to NBA legends and players talk about how underrated Michael Jordan was on the Wizards and what it was like playing with or against Michael Jordan in his last 2 seasons. So enjoy the video, man.
Because he was still talking that. Yeah, still talking that. He was still skilled. It was just health with him. And I had to guard them. Gave us 40. Man, I got like 38 of that too. He was too dribbling. You know, I ain't played the 3 in a minute. But Flip like, nah, you the only one that can guard. Like, we got 2 guards on here. Wait, I'll 2 skate. No, you're gonna guard. Like, all right, cool. I ain't tripping. Let's get it. Too slow, Hope. Damn. What up, Hope? What up, Hope?
Jeffrey out there going to get it.
They wasn't even in no triangle. He started making up the triangle as he was doing that. Set it right here. Now, watch out. What up, Hope? Man, yo. What?
Lockdown.
You came out one time, shot.
You ain't stopping that mid-range. Goodbye.
And I was just like, oh, I can't even. Oh, man.
That's where you get it at right there.
First game back against MJ in 2002, you had 31. You won the game.
Motherfucker give you 55 straight mid-range. For Jeffrey, well, hell no.
Damn. He still was giving buckets to the young.
I'm trying to tell you, I got probably 39 of that.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? He was talking crazy.
So he
Hope, whatever, Hope, holding that waiting on me.
that's what I'm saying. So he retired in '98.
Right, came back like
Cook. 4
Cook.
years off.
Came back like Cook, what?
And still came in averaging 23.
Came back like, yeah, bang, bang, bang. You hear me?
Sure was. I did both. So it damn sure was, you know, in that 95 year, my rookie year, you know, we would have faced them in the playoffs, but when I was out there, you know, United Center, that's when they was in their heyday, and You know, he going in, and they playing the music and got the barons up with all the smoke. You like, damn, this shit look just like this on TV when I was watching it. You know what I'm saying? And he was a phenomenal player then, but I think he was a little bit more dangerous when he was with the Wizards. He didn't have the athleticism that
he was smarter.
we were used to seeing.
That footwork there now. That footwork there.
I'm with Bonzi. His angles were a little bit more sharp. You know, you wasn't going to move him. He was a strong 2-3 guard. You wasn't going to just move him lightly. And his shot became more dangerous. You know, he became more solid as that veteran player when his years in Washington, as the question stated. You know, it was like one of them, don't leave him open.
Yeah. Don't leave Michael Jordan open.
Yeah, he's still out there talking shit.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? He talking shit, but he dropping dimes and you know what I'm saying? It was like, damn. But the only thing he was missing was that's it.
First met him, just in awe, man. Like just have a chance to, you know, see Black Jesus in person, like talk to him, be his teammate. Like I was in awe. And my first year playing with him, man, I didn't know what to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'll throw it to him every time and just go stand or he's like, no, play. Like, but you just get so mesmerized by who he is. I'm about 40. He was 40. He had 20 points a game at the age of 40 on one leg.
Straight meat range.
His knee was messed up, and he played 82 games at the age of 40 on one leg.
Tell people, Michael was fun. He had a unique personality.
Great to be around.
Great to be around. Like when I was on the basketball court at times with him, he would show me the whole medium range game. Like he would dribble 2 times, pull up in the middle of the court, and says, "Hey, Rick, get that in your game. That's the hardest play in the game of basketball to guard."
Yes, sir.
But then there was also another side where it was the talking trash Michael Jordan. And at times, me and a couple of the young guys would come up to him and say, "Hey, Mike, why don't you think about putting us in the Brand Jordan collection?"
Right.
And he'd look at me and say, "Hey, Rip, my sneakers for all-stars." And at that time, I'm like, wow, like really? And then my other young fella, I don't want to say his name, and he would say, "Hey, Mike, what about me? Put me in your sneaker." And then he'll say, "Your game is not to the liking for my sneaker.
Not good enough for
Not good enough for
Your
my
game
sneaker."
don't fit my sneakers.
So, I mean, but that was the whole big talking trash with Mike. So you just had to have thick skin with him. And I told him, "Hey,
you
you know
home
what?
that day? How did you feel when you went home that day?
You know what? I went home, I looked myself in the mirror, and I said, Rip, we're going to be all right.
Right.
Because I'm gonna come back to MJ, and I did. After I made the All-Star team, I came back to him and I said, "Hey, M, now I'm an All-Star. Now you got to put me in that sneaker.
Man.
Now you got to pay me the big bucks." And
I'm just glad that the guy he said his game don't fit my sneakers.
Oh my
The
goodness.
question mark out.
Right? Oh man.
Right?
Back to the Wizards.
Oh yeah.
And at that point, it was a whole different game.
Clark Kent.
Clark
Kent. You at least got a chance. You know, when he's Superman, Black Cat, you ain't have a chance. But now as a member of the Wizards, I can at least get a little, I get a little something off. But later in his career, as we now live in an era where players can play a lot longer because the game isn't as physical, the advancements of medicine have truly helped.
You still got
the load management thing is something that now resting healthy players is in vogue. Michael Jordan was 40 years old playing for the Wizards, played 82 games. Yeah, he's the GOAT.
All right, your Jordan story before we take a break.
So Jordan, I'm playing in Orlando. It's his last year. We play them in Orlando first, and I'm blocking his shot. Like I'm locking him up. Like I'm doing my thing again. I blocked his shot like 3 or 4 times. Like I'm having my way against him defensively. Now, granted, he's 40 years old, but I'm feeling good about myself. So fast forward a month later, we're in DC. My ankle, we go to the doctor in Baltimore, and basically he tells me I'm done. Like my ankle's, once again, it's not healed, it's broken, I have to have surgery. But I wanted to play against Jordan one last time. And so we're playing the Wizards on the TNT game.
Wait,
Thursday
don't you
night.
want to go out where you dominate him? You're blocking his
I'm
shots?
just thinking, my ego. Like I'm thinking, like I had him the last game. I don't need this ankle. Just give me some.
I only need one ankle.
Give me a bunch of Motrin. I'm gonna go out here. And when I tell you, he torched me in that first quarter. Like literally, he gave me 20 points in the first quarter on the same play. Like he just ran the same play every time, and did this. And I could not guard him. And so, literally, I checked out of the game at the end of the first quarter, and I didn't even go to the bed. I just walked back to the locker room. Like, I was done. Like, literally had surgery like a couple days later. But it was like, I wanted to guard Jordan one last time. And you're right, I should have just let that go.
Did he know you were a wounded
He
animal?
probably did, because he went at me every
And he didn't
the
care.
same move. Like, it wasn't, he didn't do anything different. It was the same move, and I had nothing for him.
Jordan probably had your x-rays in the locker room. He probably knew exactly.
I'm surprised he didn't send somebody for me to come back.
22 years, I can proudly say I got the opportunity to play against Michael Jordan.
Vince Carter, Michael up on him. Vince, a leader, is good. Michael Jordan is just starting to heat up.
Come on, that's Tar Heel against Tar Heel out there. The best of the best out there now. Hey, all right. The Tar Heel fans, no, shut out them Tar Heel, man. To the end.
Can't say, you know, his impact on the game, his impact on players today and the players of the past is well documented. My story about MJ goes back to All-Star in Atlanta. I was leading vote getter, and I gave my starting position to MJ, which he declined multiple times throughout the day. So we go on, and he accepts the starting
Class act. VC. Class act. That's legendary right there. We ain't gonna never forget that. Indeed, Matrix. That's it, hey, that's his knockdown. That's his go-to.
That memory sticks to me because it was just historic in my mind, historic for all the fans who are watching to see MJ do his thing one more
That's
time.
on the Matrix too now. What you doing, Mary? Goodbye.
As the cigar comes out, it's like he's already lighting the victory cigar before the competition. I had a chance to play against Michael Jordan, but it was when he had the Wizards uniform on, so it wasn't quite the prime Michael Jordan. It was 40-year-old Michael Jordan.
Come on. 40-year-old fundamental sound though.
I remember he still was a phenomenal athlete. He still had great footwork, and he actually gave me about 30 points.
There's nothing you can do. And there's no traveling. It's legit. Real basketball,
He's
basic.
still probably one of the top 10 athletes in the game at the time. Yeah, he trash talked a little bit. You know, I remember him hitting a fadeaway, telling me you can't get to that.
Here, defending Jordan. Ball away.
Yeah, footwork, man.
You know, he really had a rivalry with Antoine Walker, being that Antoine Walker was in Chicago, and you know, these guys played against each other in pickup games in summer, and you know, him and Antoine Walker really went at each other quite a bit.
The D-Stack House.
You know,
Give me that.
One of the best trash talkers that ever played the game, but I think that game he wished he had just not said anything.
And I'll tell you an interesting story about the
Doug Collins be in every Jeffrey video ever.
We played the Indiana Pacers, and we were down 25 at the end of the
Shout out to Doug Collins.
And I took Michael out of the game, and I said, "Look, Michael, I know you think we can still win this game, but we got to play, you know, in 2 nights, and if we make a little run, I'll put you back in the game." Well, we didn't. Well, I found out that after the game was over, that he had 8 points in the game, and he broke a streak.
Did you see the left leg?
160 something games in double figures. And so the media was on, you know, how do you think Michael's going to be with this? You know, and I said, you know, Michael's got championship rings, he's got gold medals, he's got NCAA championships, he's got MVPs. He's not going to care about the 8 points. So he met with the
tongue out, showtime,
and agreed. You know, that bus is lonely as a coach when you're sitting there after you've got your head handed to you. So I was sitting on the bus. And actually, Michael had hired me. He was the part owner and president GM, hired me to be the coach, and then he came back to play. I'll never forget this moment ever as a coach. This to me was greatness. He got on the bus and he said, "Scoot over." And he looked at me and he said, "Do you think I can still play?" And I said, "Absolutely. That's why I'm here, to be here to help you." He said, "You know, to be my coach, you have to believe in me and believe I can still play." And I said, "Michael, I believe in you." He said, "You did the right thing tonight. You did the right thing tonight. I don't care about the points, but I needed to know that you believe in me." Fast forward, we get on the plane. He has a few cocktails, smokes a couple cigars, all the things you're not supposed to do. We get back about 3:30 in the morning in Washington. At 7:30 that morning, he's down in the fitness room with Tim Grover, working out like you can't believe. Now he's 41 years old. We play the New Jersey Nets the next night. And Michael scores the first 3 times he has the ball. Byron Scott takes a timeout, and Michael comes over and says, I want the ball right there the rest of the game, and don't take me out till I tell you. And so that's fine by me. So with 2 minutes to go in the game, he gives me the sign like, that's enough. I take him out of the game. He walks over to the bench. I said, Michael, what happened tonight? He said, well, the guy who was guarding me was telling me his back was hurting. Don't ever tell me you got a problem. He said, I'll make you pay for that. 51 points later. 51 points at age 41. He came back the next game with 46. And he looked at me and he said, I told you I could still play. 97 points. I mean, Mike, I was absolutely blown away at what this guy could do. His mind, how strong it was. I mean, he's playing on one leg. I mean, he cut his finger, with doing a cigar. He had his finger was bent. He had a bad knee. The competitive will, I've never seen anything like it. But that moment when he looked at me and asked me if I still believed in him, this is the greatest player to play the game, wanting to know if I still believed in him. It was a moment I would never ever forget.
Heard Doug Collins.
So most guys kept it PG with MJ. We did have Byron Russell on the team, and he would consistently try and challenge MJ in practice, but it was MJ was just so much better than him, man. It got to the point where it was embarrassing because he would talk to MJ, and then MJ would just turn it up, and he'd be on one, and he would just be cooking them. Like I remember in one practice, he told after hitting the game-winning shot on Byron Russell, he said, "Man, stop trying to guard me, man. You're known as the human highlight reel, not because you have any highlights of your own, but because you're in all of mine." I mean, I'm just like, oh, that's just so hurtful because he's hit so many game winners on Byron Russell. So to say that, it was just like, boy, please,
and he being for real.
All right, last one. What were you thinking when it was just you and MJ, 2002, game on the line, and you got the assignment to guard Jordan?
Yo, listen, I'm there, man.
Get into a matrix again.
I'm all over it. Yeah, man. He just that was great.
That's the best of the best right now. I'm talking about scoring against the best of the best.
40-year-old Jordan hit
real defenders
on you, Matrix. Come on, man.
Dude, I'm not here for the Wizards Jordan slander.
Listen, Paul, you trying to take shots, low key, but guess what? He hit some of your
back to the basket, turn around, goodbye.
He got you too. No, 40-year-old Jordan gave me 38, so I'm not mad.
Thank you. By the way, Sean, during the Last Dance, there was Michael Jordan with the Bulls, and then there was all this Jordan Wizard slander. He was good with the Wizards. He had a terrible team around him for big sections, but come on. He was still a threat back then. Don't be ashamed he scored on you. Come on, Paul.
He got me, so I can't complain. I mean, he hit the game winner. He hit the game winner, but he hit the game go ahead basket in the All-Star game, my first All-Star game. But then Kobe got fouled by Jermaine O'Neal on the other end. We won the game. Man. So that was a $20,000 fouling right there. I remember that. That was a $20,000 fall. We would have won $21,000. We won that game. Now, Jordan stands out because it was his last one, but Mariah Carey stands out too in that dress.
Yes.
It's just a basketball city. They love basketball, and they love their sports. Period.
Real legend.
But the greatest player in the world to come through here for his last game. I mean, I knew people would
change the game right now.
Like they did.
The fourth quarter ovation lasted more than 2 minutes, and it turned out to be the signature moment of an historic night.
Now, I guess it hits me that I'm not going to be in a uniform anymore. So, and that's not a terrible feeling. I'm not. It's not terrible. It's something that I've come to grips with, and it's time.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and tell me your favorite game when Michael Jordan played with the Wizards. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, and show love to the YG gang, and I'm out.
YOUNGALA, another one. That was another banger. Keep up the good work, YOUNGALA. Who y'all got as y'all GOAT? Let me know in the comment section below. Y'all already know who the GOAT is, the own way. It's Jeffrey, but 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5 up for debate. Up for debate. You know. Bean, we're gonna put you at second though. You really earned that, Bean. You ain't go out there, nothing was gay to you. You really earned that. Like you really waited your turn out there. Salute the Bean too. Now we ain't gonna forget now. We ain't gonna forget you had to wait your turn on that bench now. Behind Eddie Jones, salute the Bean. He in the number 2 spot. That number 3 spot. You know, I'm going with Bird. See, number 4. Y'all know I really got Big Bird, number 1. If we doing all around first when it first started, came into the league. Oh, you know I'm going Big Bird number 1. But we got Jeffrey number 1, Bean number 2, Big Bird number 3, number 4. Hey, we can throw Tim Duncan in there. We can throw Tim Duncan in there now. Tim Duncan only lost 1 finals. 5-1 NBA finals. Damn near the greatest power forward of all time. Hey, number 5. You feel me? It's for debate there, you feel me? It's up. Hey, tell me if I'm lying. Y'all let me know y'all 5. But at number 5, I can't. I'm thinking in my head like, I can't get to you that easy, Brian. You feel me? It's real legends out there that put in work now. Scottie Pippen. You feel me? Damn near, hey. Is Scottie Pippen better than Bron? Hey, all right. Yeah, Scottie Pippen might ease in there for number 5. Scottie Pippen got 6-0, 6 rings, never lost 1 time. You feel me? All right. That's what I'm saying. Like, and we being for real too. I ain't just no. I'm talking about these players that done played, got the real accolades, got the real numbers. We just can't put you in the top of the pedestal just to put you up there because Sports Center, ESPN said it. No, we really learned this. We really study it. Make sure y'all study it. Make sure y'all really look at what you're looking at. Don't just zoom by. Like really study it. Look at it. See what's really going on. See who coach who. See what happened when. You gotta watch it live. Like make sure you go back and look at stuff live. Highlights ain't gonna tell you everything. You feel me? Just because you scored on somebody, that ain't gonna tell you everything. You need to go see what happened as soon as they throw the ball up. From the first quarter to the fourth quarter. You feel me? You gotta watch the coach, everything. Make sure you watching like what's going on. Mannerism, like, come on now. Who kept their composure? Who didn't keep their composure? Make sure you watching. But I tell you this though, salute to my Tar Heels, man. It's legendary. Hey, Doug Collins said Jeffrey was a GOAT. How the hell can you argue with that? We can't argue with Doug Collins said. Doug Collins, you legendary. If y'all don't know Doug Collins, Jeffrey fans, Jordan fans, that was Jordan coach, rookie year. And his last days playing with the Wizards. So he played with Chicago Bulls, 85. Doug Collins was his rookie coach. That was Doug Collins run around, sit around. When he told Doug Collins, "You all right, coach? You gonna win the game?" That was Doug Collins out there running when they won. When Jeffrey won the game for him, his first ever game, Jeffrey won it for him. That was big. Salute to Jeffrey. Salute to Doug Collins. Salute to Jeffrey fans out there. Salute to all the fans out there. We love you. I promise you. It's big. It ain't. And we thank the Lord for another day. It's just something else to learn. It's always something to be learned. I always be thankful too. I thank the Lord for this game. Nate Smith, you're legendary. I promise you. You're big, man. You changed the game with that one. I promise you did. It's big around here. But y'all already know that top 5 though. Y'all got. Please name your top 5. Name your GOAT of all time. Put something down there, you feel me? Put something, put your favorite player, something. Who your favorite player? Who to go? Who you got? Put something down in the comment section for me, you feel me? We thank you, Lord. We thank y'all. We hope y'all enjoy y'all day, and we hope y'all have a good day. Make sure y'all stay prayed up. Y'all be safe, and y'all be good. You know